Hey gardeners, let's talk amaryllis for a few minutes. I just did 2 bulbs this year, and I normally would not be having this outdoors. It is December in my zone 6B, but it is exceptionally warm, so I can be out with the amaryllis for a few minutes. They like it warm, so you want to be careful and not leave them outside for too long. But basically, and what I do with the amaryllis is I fill a pot up, and the amaryllis like to be tucked in close, so they don't like a pot that's way bigger than they are. And you can plant more than one amaryllis in a pot if you have a bigger container or something like that, but do tuck them in close to each other and close in their pot. So I like to use potting soil, and I just use regular potting soil. I fill my vessel up to about halfway on the bulb. You don't want to get any dirt or water or anything down inside the neck of the bulb. And then I usually top dress it with some moss of some sort. So you can see this one is just cracking open. It's got 3 blooms on it, and it may even shoot up another bloom stalk, which would be exciting. Now, I don't buy real expensive amaryllis, because if you've ever shopped for amaryllis, the bulbs are a little on the expensive side. I usually get the less expensive ones because I don't keep mine from year to year. I don't have a real good place to store them and do the process that you need to do for the amaryllis bulbs. But if you buy more expensive bulbs and you can go through the process of storing them, letting them rebloom the following year, then that's great. I just get the less expensive bulbs so that I can just discard them. But anyway, you can also take the pollen off here if you'd like. So if you don't want that getting all over whatever your table, you can just take a wet paper towel and take the pollen off. When I bought this one, the bloom stalk was several inches tall, but it was laying over almost like on a 45-degree angle. So I knew once I took this bulb out and potted it up and put it in some light. So I put it in some indirect light near a window, and it straightened itself right back up. And then as soon as I started seeing the color cracking, I moved it away from that light a little bit and put it in on a dresser, just so the bloom would last a little bit longer. With my amaryllis in my house and the way the temperature is in my house, I usually just water once a week, and I don't water very much, just very lightly around here, around the moss. I don't, be careful not to get any water down in your bulb. Now I'm going to show you another amaryllis that I bought actually before this one, and it is just barely starting its bloom stalk. So hang on a second. Now this bulb, when I bought it, this is a pink. The other one, as you saw, was red. This one's the pink and white one. And the bulb, when I bought it, was just barely showing some of the green leaves. These are the leaves. And for a long time, I did not see any bloom stalks, but you can see the bloom stalks coming. It's got 2. So that is really exciting. So this one will probably be blooming sometime in January, because once these bloom stalks start growing up, then it's pretty quick, pretty fast. They grow pretty fast. But once this starts showing some color and the bloom stalks get taller and show some color, I will take it. I have it in front of a window right now, so it's really getting some nice indirect light. But I didn't start watering it until I saw more of the green coming up through. And so once you see the green leaves start to push through, then you want to start your watering it very, pretty lightly, like I said. Amaryllis are just such a wonderful Christmas, winter type flower, and you get that beautiful indoor flowering that you've kind of tended and you've grown, and just a lot of fun. So I hope you will give amaryllis a try. Well, I'm going to get these back in the house where it's warm, and even though, like I said, it's really warm out here today. And I thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Happy gardening. Bye.